This simple project is going to be a fun way to make a little paper accessory. These can either become hair clips or pins, or if people want to just keep them as little decorative flowers, that's completely up to them as well. I have all of these different flower shapes that are pre-cut out in various colors, and so participants should first start by choosing, I would usually start with 3, and if you feel like you have a lot as you go through the night, you can start with a couple more. You can combine different shapes, different colors. We're trying to create fun textures and patterns as we build up our flower. Just like you have sort of different layers of petals, we're going to do different, paper shapes in order to build up that texture. In order to stick these together, we're going to keep it real simple. We've got these great little glue dot dispensers, so just a little cross there will hold it all together. So you stick your first 2 together right in the middle, press down nice and firm. And then this is where it starts to, I think, become a little bit more playful. You can start to fold in some of these layers of petals in order to create some different textures. Now with these spindly little flowers, I tend to just fold them in. With the flowers that are a little more substantial, you can start to play around with kind of folding the petals first in half and then folding them in towards the middle. You're gonna get a nice 3-dimensional shape, and when you stick it together, it's really gonna start to come to life. You can see me fighting a little bit with the glue dot dispenser there, but I'll figure it out eventually. So this is my first 3, and then again, if I have enough, if we have enough over the course of the night, you can start adding in even a couple more, 4 or 5 layers even, to make it really come to life. You can stick the glue dots on either side, and every time I add in a new layer, I like to rotate it 90 degrees so that they're not sitting directly on top of each other, but rather they have some shifts in each of their layers so that the petals interlock a little bit more interestingly. Now, if folks want to take this from just a cute little artifact and turn it into an accessory, we have these sticky pin backs, and we also have these hair clips. And so if people want to make it a hair clip, I have some double-sided foam tape in your supplies, and you can stick it to the back of one of those hair clips. And if you want to make it a pin, all you got to do is peel that sticky back off of the pin itself. I like to have one finger right dead center in the middle of the flower as I'm pushing the 2 together so that I'm not crushing any of those fun shapes that I've made, and really pushing down flat so that it sticks well together. And that's it. This is a nice, simple little project. If people do want to add a little more detail, there are some markers in your kit, and you can stamp in a few little dots to make the center of the flower. If you find yourself needing a few more flower shapes, there is an extra flower punch, and feel free to cut out as many flowers as you want.